Greetings, everyone. It's Glenn Kellaway coming to you from the basement. Hope everyone's doing well. This is a video for my good friend Larry Graves, the Canadian Studmuffin. In case you're not aware, Larry is having a contest which ends on February 25th. It's called the When I'm 65 contest, celebrating Larry's 65th birthday, which comes up on February 28th, I believe. So that's going to be a special day on the calendar. We're going to have a VC party like we've never seen before. Anyway, Larry's having a contest, and it's been going on for a while. It's a bit of a challenging one, which I appreciate. I don't do many contests these days, and this one, I like the ones that are a bit of a challenge. And this one is you're supposed to go back and listen to an album you haven't listened to in years that maybe you didn't get back in the day, and it's kind of could be an album that's really highly regarded, but you're just going to give it another chance. So Larry, my apologies for taking so long to do this video, but I really needed to build up the courage and the time to listen to this album. It's an album that I have never been able to get my head wrapped around. And I know it's a favorite of people who are into this band. It's like a masterpiece, but it is Genesis's The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. I just tried hard to like this album and have never been able to like it. So I was never a big Genesis fan back in the Peter Gabriel days. I came at them a little late because I got into them through starting to enjoy Peter Gabriel's solo stuff, then went back and revisited the Genesis catalog and found some stuff I like and some stuff I don't. But unfortunately, Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, I don't know. It was released in 1974. It's the last album with Peter Gabriel. It's supposed to be a concept album. Oh, I can't wrap my head around the concept when I'm listening to it. About some dude from Puerto Rico named Real or something, who lives in New York City and is on a journey of self-discovery. I mean, something we can all relate to. Peter Gabriel wrote all the words and then kind of, I think, gave it to the band and said, create the music. So, I don't know. I can't follow the storyline, number one. The music is the best part of the album for me. Lyrically, I just don't relate to it in the least. Can't follow it, the story. It's not like Tommy. I think the music is often brilliant, very creative, but lacks any coherence or consistency. There's no real it doesn't seem like a theme to me at all. I find it really painful to listen to this all the way through. It is bloated. People talk about Yes and Tales from Topographic Oceans. A lot of critics, when that came out, said it was bloated and, Yes, it jumped the shark. But I really dig Tales from Topographic Oceans. This album, I just can't get it. And I do appreciate the music. And I like Peter Gabriel's voice. This album, for some reason, I don't know, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. I didn't get it. I'm sorry. I tried. I listened to the whole thing right through, every note. And I'm going to say the first 4 or 5 songs, I was kind of going, it's maybe a little better than I thought. But then I think this should have just been a single album, and I might have liked it. It's funny because afterwards I like Peter Gabriel, and I've become a huge Steve Hackett fan. And I like Genesis with Phil Collins leading the band and doing the vocals. I know there's probably Genesis fans out there who are now throwing up in their mouth a little bit, but I like that better. I'm sorry. Larry, I tried to like this album. I don't. Now, I want to talk about this particular issue of it. It's a hardcover issue. If anybody's ever seen this, it's kind of rare now, I understand. I don't even know how I picked this up. But it's a 3-disc set. There's a DVD audio disc and 2 CDs. Very pricey now, not a print, and kind of in demand. My problem with mine is I tried to sell it to my buddy who owns a record store. He was going to take it off me, but he found the disc had too many scratches on them. It's just the way that frickin' packaging was on these things. So I'm kind of stuck with it in that regard. If people, it plays fine. It plays perfectly, but I can understand why a record store might not want to throw it on the shelf. But yeah, Larry, I tried. So my entry, please enter Larry's contest. Pick an album, talk about it, support Mr. Graves. I love you, Larry, and everyone have a great day. Take care.